One of the hardest things for businesses right now, with everyone having an online presence, is for them to actually drive customers to their website. Unless you are a massive name brand, you're probably not going to have masses of people coming to your website. Even with great advertising, it can be hard to grab the attention of the right groups of people for your business. That's why we are bringing together marketing and technology. Our group is Team One from Victoria University of Wellington. I'm Toby Brown doing the strategy. I've got Nate in the analysis, Zaid doing finance, and Kit doing the implementation. A solution for this problem is to implement AI generative technology that will use stored data from current customers to create advertisements and publish them in the right places. This will make sure companies can attract their future customers. Our theory is that the potential customers act the same as current customers. How might companies use marketing while lowering their spending? Market AI will have access to data stored from surveys, number of clicks on certain ads, what websites people visit, and where competitors are marketing their ads. The AI will use this to understand what ads should be made and where to post them. The two main audiences are small businesses and not for profit organizations who lack the resourcing for marketing team or struggle to gain traction. Medium to large companies who have costly advertising teams and struggle to bring in new customers that aren't exactly like their current customers. For small businesses and not for profit organizations, the AI is able to figure out where their current customer base comes from and what type of advertising brings those customers in. So what it can create is very targeted ads for future customers as they are like their current customers. And for larger businesses, the AI will use data of customers who are outliers from their current audience and are able to create and place ads that target those kind of potential customers so that companies can reach new pools of customers who would be interested in their product but whom the current ads don't target.
The insights on why we need generative AI to invest in to automate our marketing, using that as an essential tool to reach and target our customers, is based on the challenges that advertising is currently facing today. First one being that advertising in the 21st century is becoming more inefficient, with marketers wasting up to 21% of their marketing budgets because of bad data. It's becoming harder to access thanks to privacy policies and a lot of really unnecessary, because it's big data is getting more bigger and bigger. It's just hard to filter out what is the most important data points. As a result, there's a lot of wasted spending and lost customers based on choosing the wrong data points. Advertising becoming even more expensive as well, as the cost per mile for ad platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat is ballooning thanks to the surge in demand for digital ad space, especially during the pandemic and in recession, as even though a recession would make you think that advertising budget would be the first to cut, they end up still rising, and as a result, there's a limit so much demand for it to the point that it is inflationary at that point. And because of the expensiveness, it poses opportunity costs as to what else the company could be spending their money on, such as product development, research and R&D, and financing and operations and manufacturing and all that. And finally, of course, advertising is becoming more deficient as conversion rates are bottoming out to as low as 0.3%, as customers are becoming much harder to acquire, given that they're more resilient to advertising now more than ever. And as a result, there is a weak return on investment with what you can invest with digital advertising these days. And with the potential of generative AI, we can allow large volumes of data to identify user preferences. So it's much easier to segment audiences and really pinpoint who we want to target our marketing to. As a result, it allows us for much more personalized, insightful ad campaigns that would resonate much more to customers. With generative AI, we can automate the content, allowing us to generate ad assets like images, video much faster, In doing so, we can reduce the sort of time and resources required. We won't need as much staff as we needed, allowing us to cut more in costs, and allows us to be much more optimized in how we spend our targeting, thanks to real-time adjustments on to ad metrics and campaign metrics, targeting parameters, and bidding strategies to allow us to reduce ad spend waste and improve our return on investment.
The financial analysis of using generative AI for businesses to help their marketing segment. With large corporations and multinational companies, they tend to allocate substantial budgets for advertising, often spending millions or even billions of dollars annually. Their objective is to promote products or services, enhance brand awareness, and capture a larger market share. On the other hand, small and medium businesses operate with more limited financial resources. The specific amount spent on advertising varies widely depending on factors such as the company's size, marketing strategy, and objectives. Some small businesses allocate a few $1,000s per year, while others with aggressive marketing campaigns or are operating in competitive industries may spend tens of thousands of dollars. By implementing generative AI in advertising processes, businesses can save up to 40% of their advertising budget. This technology automates and streamlines various tasks, reducing the need for manual work and external resources. The long-term sustainability and benefits of generative AI in advertising are significant. It provides businesses with the opportunity to optimize their advertising efforts, adapt to the digital landscape, and maintain a competitive edge. There are multiple financial impacts for the use of generative AI to help with the businesses in an advertising segment. Let's start with the financial impact. By leveraging generative AI tools, organizations can reduce their dependence on professional web developers, leading to cost savings. Instead of hiring expensive web development agencies or professionals, they can create websites in-house or with minimal external assistance, resulting in reduced expenses. Another financial impact is related to website maintenance and updates. Generative AI simplifies this process by providing automated features that allow organizations to easily make changes to their website without relying on external support. This in turn reduces ongoing maintenance costs. Now moving to the non-financial impacts. Accessibility is a crucial non-financial impact of using generative AI. It helps lower barriers for creating accessible websites by providing templates, design suggestions, and easy-to-use interfaces. Organizations can ensure their websites are more inclusive and meet accessibility standards. This benefits a broader range of users, promoting equal access to information and systems. Another non-financial impact is empowerment and independence. The use of generative AI enables civic organizations, community groups, and social enterprises to take ownership of their digital presence. They can have greater control over their websites, update content regularly, and engage with their target audience more effectively. This fosters a sense of empowerment and independence, allowing them to amplify their impact in the digital world. Now let's explore the feasibility impacts of using generative AI for website development. Firstly, generative AI helps enables automation and efficiency in the website development process. It automates various tasks, allowing for faster creation of websites with minimal manual coding. This significantly reduces the time and effort required, making it feasible for organizations with limited technical resources or budgets. Secondly, generative AI tools often come with user-friendly interfaces. These intuitive interfaces make it easier for non-technical users to create and manage websites. This lowers the barrier for organizations without specialized web development skills to establish an accessible digital presence.
Hi, everyone. Today I'm talking about the implementation in business using IT to advertise. Is this how this works? Yeah, let's have a look. So, how the business implementing for the advertise themselves? So there's two ways. One is data collection. Data collection. So you can just collect the data from the about the user. Like example, like the visiting any website and then like social media activity. And then the data like can be collect from different sources like web server, social media platform, and mobile device, and ad serving the ad serving like serving the ad to the user and done like different of the channel, like such as search engine, social media platform, and website. It's like the same thing too, yeah. And how the business implementing to do the advertisement, so they can do the cloud computer. Like the cloud computer is a very good option for the business, and because they need to like scale the AI advertising perform quickly and easily. Like computer like they provide the advertising of service that can be like used to build and develop AI advertising platform like data storage, data analyze, and edge serving, and also like open source and engine like software. So there's like a few number of like open source software like they can build the AIs to advertising platform like and the project can save the business time and money. So they can also provide the community of developer and user which like who can help the business to troubleshoot and improve their performance. Yeah, very easy. Yeah. So here the Wix master, like yeah, there's target works and the check works. Like so target works is like target to the specific audience, like that can be done using AI and like data interest and online behavior. Like this help to ensure like the people like they most likely interest the item they really interest and yeah go from there. The chat works is like track the how the user use internet and yeah the data improve the design and content of the webs like to make sure they are like in communicating the web's information to user. So how the AI is being used to advertise webs matter. The financial service company like use analyze like customer data so they can like create a customer mix, see like how much they can afford, how much they can't afford. So this help like customer to understand better like their works and make more informed decision. So this the head stack like so this like used to build in the simple web application like the front end is built using like uh, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The back end is built using Python, then Go, and PostgreSQL. And then the database using PostgreSQL. Storage using Amish S3. Development is using Packer. Monitoring is using Sentry and Datadog. But the diagram is so very like different testlet and how they interact with each other. Like yeah. So the front end is like responsible for the displaying the interface, and the back end is for processing the user request and storage data. The database is store the application data. The storage store the stat asset and the such as like image JavaScript file development layer is making the application available to the user, and then monitoring is like collecting and analyzing data about the application format. How we can do? There's a few way. One is security, like AI system like can be vulnerable like to the cyber attack. So it is very important beside the system to a way that like it is secure. So this info is secure uh, encryption and yeah authorizing like technique. Also the security first architecture can be used like yeah. This makes the AI system more secure because the security is like considered about like from the beginning of the design process. This can be helped to like make sure the system is designed with security in mind and there's like resistant to cyber attack. Yeah, thank you. That's all.